Hey gamers, just wanted to focus on a few different ways that y'all can make a bunch of money in Voxlblade. The first of that being quests, obviously. Quests are a great way to start the game, and if you're trying to get a bunch of money, I just suggest doing all the quests that you can. I know that there are some difficult and tedious quests out there that require like rare events to happen for you to be able to complete them, but complete as many as you can, and if you're looking for some money, looking for a lot of voxels, then try these other methods that I suggest to you. They are pretty self-explanatory. No matter what, it's going to be a bit of a grind, but it is a relatively good way to make money. With that being said, the first method that I have up is just grinding in the tundra. Every time you kill a scow, you get 45 voxels, and then every time you kill 3 wolves, you also get 45. Snowmen are obviously going to be hard to fight. Like, it is a relatively just like harder area, like ultimately, so I suggest grinding with a friend or just being OP. I mean, it's definitely still going to be worth your bang for your buck though, because like I did a test on this and I was trying to do 15-minute tests for both of these, and I did end up getting I did end up dying a couple times. I'm just like not that great at the game, but I still ended up getting like 600 cash from this. There was a blood moon event that happened, so it's just not like a great like example, but still, if you get 500 or even 400 from this every 15 minutes, 500 or 400, that's like 2,000 cash an hour. That's pretty good, and considering the items and the crafting materials that you get from these guys, if you go ahead and sell your items, or I guess sell your crafting materials if you want to, then that's like a good 2,200 or 2,000 every hour. So it's a pretty reliable source, and I recommend that you guys try it if you're really looking for those voxels. And the second method is honestly kind of self-explanatory if you haven't thought about it already, but just doing dungeons. Again, dungeons are going to take like a relatively good amount of skill and understanding of the dungeon, but yeah, they're definitely useful. In the video there, you can see that I kind of like circle my mouse around the frog statue outside of the frog dungeon. You can put a binded corruption in that to make it more difficult, and I'm sure you can already guess that with more difficulty, and the higher difficulty you do, the more rewards and money you get. The main way that you get money from like enemies in this is just by selling their loot. Like, they don't drop a lot of cash, but the consecutive like loot that you get along with the cash that they drop, it's a pretty good and reliable source of getting money. You do get a lot of cash for killing the boss at the end, especially in the hive dungeon. So if you make it all the way to the end, you're going to be definitely getting like a good definitely 2,000. I would like range it from 2,000, 2,500. Maybe not every time, because again, it's just hard to determine based on the difficulty that you choose. But even like difficulty 0 hive dungeon, that's going to get you a solid like at least 1,000, like at least over 1,000, like guaranteed. But yeah, it's just a really good way of getting loot, really good way of getting cash. XP also, if you're interested in that. I mean, both of these methods give you XP, but trying to focus on cash here. The daily dungeons, like the daily modifiers, that's just for SP. It's not going to necessarily give you any extra cash. But yeah, like assemble a team, like get a friend or two, ask a random chat if they want to do a dungeon with you. I'm sure you can find somebody who can help you out easily. But yeah, that's necessarily it. If you've watched this far in the video, consider liking and subscribing, because it helps, encourages me to make more videos, and yeah, thank you.